Hi friends, today's book is called Stuck by the author and illustrator Oliver Jeffers. Here we go. It all began when Floyd's kite became stuck in a tree. He tried pulling and swinging, but it wouldn't come unstuck. The trouble really began when he threw his favorite shoe to knock the kite loose, and that got stuck too. So he threw his other shoe to knock down his favorite one, and unbelievably, that got stuck as well. In order to knock down his other shoe, Floyd fetched Mitch. Oh, wait a minute. Mitch is a cat, right? What's his plan? Cats get stuck in trees all the time, but this was getting ridiculous. Oh no, so there goes Mitch. He's up in the tree with a kite and two of his shoes, Floyd's shoes. Floyd fetched a ladder. He was going to sort this out once and for all. He is determined to get his things out of that tree, unstuck. And up he threw it, and you can see what happened. What? He threw the ladder into the tree instead of just climbing it. Floyd, what are you thinking? Now we've got the ladder stuck in the tree too. The ladder was borrowed from a neighbor and would definitely need to be put back before anyone noticed. In order to do so, Floyd flung a bucket of paint at it. Floyd is truly desperate. He would not, and wouldn't you know it, the bucket of paint got stuck. Oh man, if you can see Floyd, if you notice him stomping his foot with that little black cloud of anger coming out of his speech bubble, he's really getting angry. Really getting frustrated. A duck to knock down the bucket of paint, a chair to knock down the duck, his favorite friend's bicycles to knock down the chair, the kitchen sink to knock down his friend's bicycle, Floyd's front door to knock down the kitchen sink. This is going to extremes. Oh, Floyd. And we're not finished yet, friends. The family car to knock down their front door. Hello. The milkman to knock down the family car, and an orangutan to knock down the milkman, who surely had someplace else to be. Where did they find that orangutan? Now he's in the tree with everybody else and everything else. A small boat to knock down the orangutan, a big boat to knock down the small boat, a rhinoceros to knock down the big boat, a long-distance truck to knock down the rhinoceros, the house across the street to knock down the long-distance truck, and someone from the window is calling out, Floyd? What's going on here? We have become extreme and ridiculous. The lighthouse to knock down the house no longer across the street, and a curious whale, in the wrong place at the wrong time to knock down the lighthouse. What is happening? And they all got stuck. Whoa! How could the tree put up with all that weight? I'm sure by now you realize this book is fiction, not nonfiction. How do I know? Could these things really happen? A fire engine was passing and heard all the commotion. The firemen stopped to see if they could help at all. And up they went. First the engine, can we help at all? Followed by the firemen, one by one. Is it really going to work? Let's see. And there they stayed, stuck between the orangutan and one of the boats. The fireman would definitely be noticed missing, and Floyd knew he'd be in big trouble. Then he had an idea. and he went to find a saw. Well, Floyd keeps trying to solve the problem, doesn't he? He lined it up as best as he could, but then he hurled it into the tree. So Floyd has not figured this thing out yet. Have you? Could you? What does this author have in mind? And that was it. There was no more room left in the tree, and guess what? His kite became unstuck. Here it goes, ooh, down to the ground. Floyd was delighted. He had forgotten all about his kite and put it up to use it immediately, enjoying the rest of his day very much. What about everything else, Floyd? And that night, Floyd fell asleep exhausted. Though before he did, he could have sworn there was something he was forgetting. Do you remember what it was? It was everything up in the tree. And this speech bubble says, hang on a minute, lads. I've got an idea. They're trying to get down. Thanks for listening.